We're going to take another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and today we're going to shine a spotlight on five-star defensive lineman Dominick McKinley, who signed with LSU. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at these 2024 recruits, these freshmen, before we start the college football season, so you can get a good idea of what these players look like before they start making plays for your team this year, next year, year after, so you know a little bit of something about them. We're going to start off with this 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes, you will get there. But 24/7 Sports is saying he's a five-star prospect in both sets of rankings. Top 5 defensive lineman. If you average that out with both sets of rankings, top 20, top 15, however you want to do it, with him being ranked 18 overall and 14 overall. 6'5.5", 280. Much bigger than that by now because that is older. 28 offers, though. That's what I really want to look at. So it's great that he's pushing around 30 offers. I think that's fabulous. And on top of that, LSU, Alabama, Auburn, many other top programs looking at him. That's telling me the market was hot for him. The market's looking good. I think 20 offers is good. 30 offers is great. And if you're around 40, that's top tier. But also look at the schools that are looking at him as well. Under Armour All-American game, he played in that. Projected to be a first rounder. But what they're saying, he's a classic, tall, big-framed defensive lineman. Frees up teammates. Has good fuel. Very impactful playmaking production. So that means he was dominant at the high school level. Stacks and shreds the blockers. Flashes double-team beating brute force. So we're looking at a strong guy that pushes around offensive lineman, that's also athletic, that has the size to really get it done, and the length. That's going to be very interesting to note when we look at the tape as well. Looking at this, his brother, 2026 defensive line prospect. So we'll be talking about him here in a few years. Committed to LSU, signed with LSU, locked in with LSU. Also seeing TAMU down there. That being said, looking here at On 3, first thing I noticed, LSU, TAMU, Ohio State, Texas, top tier schools. 5-star prospect with all the recruiting sites. Ranked top 5 or better with all the recruiting sites among his position. That's looking good. They got him at 6'5", 280. Going down here, we got Oklahoma, Texas, LSU, top schools. Top schools after this guy. Recruiting sites like him. College football likes him. Let's take a look at the highlights. We got 9 minutes and 1 second of highlights. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you think he's working with here. We're going to let this one go there. There he is. We get low. Powerful at the point of contact. I'll definitely say that. Looking good on that one. Ooh. I think they need to highlight him a little bit better for the play because I want to see the pursuit more. Breaking that one up. I can definitely tell you that once he puts that clamp on you, it's over. And there you're seeing him move. He's light on his feet for his size. He's long. Long limbered. Come down the edge there. Got it. Edge, going up the gut or whatever you want to call that. Wide-bodied. Here's this one here. Up the middle. You see the little shoulder shed there. He moves quick. There he is. There he is. Sheds it. Moving laterally good. Good pursuit angle. Moving down the line good. Getting to the ball carrier. That's what you want to see. Looking solid there. So here we go at the line. Fires out very effectively. A lot of pop off that. Here's the next one. Getting through there. Hands up. He's long. He's long. He's got some quicks too. Low at the point of contact there. Holding his spot. Gets to him. Not coming in like a bat out of hell. Very controlled. Arms up. Working his way down the line. He's a smart, patient player. That's what I can definitely say about him. Comes back, gets the tackle. Works down line, gets to the ball carrier. Definitely can work through trash. Very solid at that. .78's pretty good, but he's moving away. Gets the ball carrier. He's quick. He's quick. He stays home a lot. Gets down there. You can pass rush a bit. There he goes. He's got speed. He's got speed. There's a puller. Not following 100%. And he gets there. Gets there. I'm watching straight up him. So if you're watching more on a macro, you're going to see things different than me. He's quick. He's quick. He's agile. He's very agile on his feet. He's good at reading the chest plate. Like, he's staying home. Like, he's staying home waiting for it to come. Like, he's not going to over pursue. Because that's one, that's part of the scheme, and that's two, that's how he's playing it. And there he goes. He also knows he's fast enough to where he doesn't have to overreact. He's calm. Moving down the line on the stunt. Getting to him. Getting to him. With the tackle. Down the line here. Look at that. Look at that. He works down the line very well. There he is with the pick. Now we're going to create some separation. He's got wheels for his size and for his position. I mean, he's not working on his wheels every day. Here we go again. Like, he moves well for his size. Like, if he was breaking loose up the gut, that's scary. If you're back there at quarterback. There he goes again. He's getting picks. He's getting picks. That's something you want to note there. He's getting interceptions. He's around the ball. When the ball's in the air around the line of scrimmage. There we go. Holds that chest plate. See, he's patient. He's patient. Like, one thing I'll notice, and I'll say this a lot when I talk about defensive linemen and offensive linemen, you want them to be dominant, and you want them to be forceful, but also you want to look and see if you can find finer nuanced things. The one finer nuanced thing that I like about him, that I bet you it's not in the scouting report of 24/7 Sports or on 3, is his patience at the line of scrimmage. He's not going to over pursue. He's not going to come in like a bat out of hell and be caught off guard or out of balance or out of leverage. Like, that's a tendency we're seeing on a lot of plays here. He stays home and makes sure things are correct, and he's confident in his athletic ability to get there. So that's allowing him, his athletic ability and his confidence, to stay home, make sure things are correct, go at the correct course of angle, the correct pursuit angle, make the play. So you're never going to catch him. Well, you will, but from a number standpoint, but you're rarely going to catch him just come in wrong and miss. You're going to catch him, stay home, make the play. He's strong. He sheds off the blocks. He can work through trash. They're going to try and pull here. What's that going to look like? That ain't going to look good. Bounces right off that with the hands. Looking solid. We're stopping that. We're stopping that all day long. We're up the gut. Working through trash. Getting through a dude. He's strong. He is very strong. And he's going to get stronger. He is going to get stronger. That's the thing about him. He's strong and long. The best part of my scouting reports is when I get to this part of the video. Because I got a sample. And I had a good read on how he is as a player. He's strong, long. He's got speed to burn. He's got pop off the step. He's smart. Flows down the line of scrimmage effectively. Right down the line. If you want to play devil's advocate to everything I'm saying, you can say we don't have the lowlights, we don't have the whiffs, we don't know what those look like or those tendencies. But you can definitely say that with every single prospect in every class because you only get highlights. So we got to work with what we can work with. So he works down the line. He stays home a lot. And the one thing you can say is we compare all the prospects to each other over time. And he stays home a lot better than a lot of the top defensive linemen that we cover. Bam. Gets there. He's being more dominant in the middle of the highlights too. If I was him, which he's locked in as a 5-star, if I was another prospect, I'd make sure my top highlights are up front. I start off with senior highlights and I'm finishing off with the junior highlights. So if you're a prospect and you're watching this, like if you're watching me go over players, I would put your top stuff up front. Hopefully your whole video is just your top stuff. There, gets under the pads, and bang. Because you don't know if you got to hit the portal. You don't know what kind of time those coaches have, or those scouts have to look at you, and they may only see your first 5-10 plays or something. And you do not know what kind of resources you're going to have at that point. Pulls, comes off, bam. But he's good. He's locked in. He's locked in. He's only going to get better. I like his frame. I like his length. And I talk about the upside a lot on players because, one, that's what we're looking at here. That's what we're looking at here is the upside on the player. The downside is pretty obvious on all players. Obviously, if you really think about the grand scheme of things. But his upside, how is he going to win on the field? He's very athletic. He's got size. He's got speed to burn. He's very technical with his pursuit angles. He doesn't over-pursue. He doesn't over-commit. You're not going to catch him out of position. Once he gets his hands on you, it's over with, especially at the tackle spot, especially when he's working up the gut too. When you're trying to block him, he'll just shed you and move down the line. He's always got his eyes upfield. Quick feet, moves like a cat, has speed to burn for his size. A very dangerous player, especially over the long run. The next few years, you're going to hear his name. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.